Well, I wanted to get your thoughts on some of the current stuff going on in hip hop, man. Little Durk has recently been arrested for murder for hire, man. And this kind of there's been some really wild news in hip hop lately. And what was your thoughts on that? And what was your reaction when you first seen that?
Well, I was hearing about it for a while, but I hated it. I hate that it's the new normal for a hip hop artist to do a bid, and there should be bids for murders. But also, because of the way I see a lot of these cases starting to fall apart, it doesn't mean it's over. You don't really know what they got. It's one thing to make an accusation. It's another thing to get in front of a judge and a jury and really prove it. So I don't know what's going on. I'm not involved in that scenario, but I just hate that the new normal is for an artist to get killed or go to jail. It was like a wave for the last 2 years where an artist seemed to be getting killed every month. Now it seems like an artist is getting cooked or picked up by the feds every month. So it just seems like the music business is starting to be affiliated with going to jail or dying, and that was never the purpose of the music business, at least not in my generation. The purpose was to get out the game, stay out the game, so you don't have to do none of that shit. So if it was true, I just wish someone would have gave him better guidance, but he just seemed smart. But, again, these kids, these younger generation, shit is real. That's what it made me think. Like, these games are serious. The things he's accused of is some television shit, movie shit. These motherfuckers is real, either supervillains or superheroes. But I'm not built like that. I'm not cut from that cloth. Once you get in front of a camera, once you start being on records, anything on record, you can't do anything criminal. But I feel like that's the obvious. I guess dopamine is the illest drug ever existed.
I kind of feel like the artists nowadays, they get on and they turn up versus like, back in the day, they'd get on and they would kind of get out of the streets.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet Little Durk?
Yeah, what do you mean? Little Durk is in the movie that I got the case for. Little Durk's in that movie. I'm in Little Durk's like first couple of videos. Little Durk is in a video with my 8-year-old. Well, she's 16 now, but Little Durk is in a video with my daughter Tallulah doing Tallulah's song called Tallulah Time. I'll send you the video. I'm actually in a Little Durk video. Like, he came to my crib, because I was shooting, in my crib. And before that, I did a video for him, and he told me that, or with him, or I was in his video, and he was telling me that he wanted to do movies. I'm like, I'm shooting one next week. So he pulled up, and he was very respectful and intelligent, and his crew seemed like they had their shit together. And I watched him evolve. When I found out he was down with Todd Moskowitz, I was like, I hope it all works out for him. And, it just seems the algorithm is when certain people get with certain artists, the feds come with that. The artist going to jail comes with that. It just seems like a pattern. And again, I'm a thinking man. I'm a logical man. And objectively, I'm like, yo, it just seems sometimes like the music business is almost like they the feds. They just jamming you up. Because I can't see how you have an artist and you see them saying and talking about things they may be doing illegally and you're not stopping them. You telling them to do it because you got an insurance policy on them. So whether you die or go to jail, you actually make more money if the artist dies or goes to jail with these insurance policies. So this is the reason why I just want to lead by example.
The past year, 5, 6, 7 years or something, man, there's been a lot of death in hip hop and a lot of guys going to jail. It's been kind of crazy.
And a lot of people are dying from natural, not from being sick, from not eating correct, from putting all kind of terrible food in your body that gives you cancer and diabetes. Like, I'm also losing friends that got through all the gangster shit and then they dying from a cheeseburger. So health is very important as well, and these are the priorities I think we should be focused on. The things that give us longevity in our life and that we can live happily. Because you can have all the money in the world, but if you sick, wheezing in the bed or in jail, no freedom, you broke. If you miserable, you broke. Paper money means nothing. That's not wealth. That's a farce. That's the devil.
I hear you, man. That's real talk. That's real talk. Did you graduate?
I got my GED. But now I have my doctorate.
That's what's up. Okay. Did you ever work a regular job?
I think maybe once for like 5 minutes.
For like 5 minutes?
Like when I was like 14, yeah. My man Sam had got us a job for a second, and I was like, I couldn't do it.
It wasn't for you. Okay. You get your GED, and what do you do with yourself at this point? Do you automatically go into music, or do you got some other things going on?
Now, I had gotten to music. When I got my GED, I was hustling. So I just came back from boarding school, and that's around Paid in Full was going on. So it was like, and again, when I say it's not the movie, but that period of time, when that situation happened and a couple of other things happened, I just was like, I'm getting in the music business. And that's just what I did. It was like a quick transition.
Okay. Did you already meet Jay and Biggs at this time?
At first, it was Clark Kent. I tell everyone Clark Kent put me on. So I was shopping, I was supposed to be going to see my cousin's stepfather had an intern who was at that point in A&R at Atlantic. So he was supposed to be doing, him a favor. And he was curving me. But I was going like every day, and I saw Clark in the lobby, and we kicked it, and I played the shit for him. And from then, he just took me everywhere, introduced me to everybody, and he's the one that gave us our first record deal. Gave me as a for Original Flavor and the Future Sound. He signed him. It was all him, and he's the one that introduced me to. He like snuck me in the industry, Clark. And then I think there was a time once I got with Jay, and I saw the way he was hustling, I had to pass him a plug, introduce him to certain people that are still around him to this day, and to get his prices right and get a better structure. And we was hustling a little bit, and then we just got into the music. We said fuck it. Like with the record deals, we were like, yo, let's just do it ourselves because we had enough of our own bread to do it ourselves. But you got to remember, I got my first record deal when I was 19. I was retired from Rockefeller at 33, bro, 34. So you got to think I was really young.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.